Hey everybody, remember me? It's been a minute since I've made a video. I haven't really talked about it much, but I took a part-time job so that I could raise some extra money and buy a boat. So I want to be able to get a boat soon, so that's why I haven't been posting as much. It sucks. I miss fishing and I miss all of you guys. But I made plans to go today, and they're not starting very well. So the original plan is I was going to go swing flies on my brand new spey rod over on the Trinity. But the problem is it's supposed to rain today, and I cannot find my good rain jacket. And I don't know about you guys, but I do not like fishing when I'm soaked to the bone and cold. So I'm calling an audible. I'm gonna go fish close to home, and we're gonna do some nymphing and see if we can nymph up some fish. You guys ever tried this Columbus like thick cut salami? It is really good, really good. So got some chow. I'm not gonna get hangry today. Let's hit it. Oh man, it has been a minute since I've been in the forest. It is just so beautiful here. It's a nice foggy morning and the dew's dripping off the trees. Fresh air. This is what I needed. Just some mental release, because this part-time job's been very stressful. We've got about a half a day before the rain comes in. I've got my old ski jacket, so that should keep me a little bit dry for a little bit. But when that gets saturated, we'll probably bounce at that point. But let's get dressed. Let's hit the water. Today I'm going to start with a TJ hooker. It's a classic fly that I've wanted to tie for a long time. It's basically a Pat's rubber legs, but it has a marabou tail instead of like rubber legs. And then a classic Frenchie up on top. So that should get them. I think my plan is to tight line this edge that I can reach. And then I'm going to come back if I don't get anything and put an indicator on and try to fish further out into the main channel. There's kind of a drop off here. It's really deep. So I'm pretty sure I'm not getting to depth here. This runs really deep, as I said. So let's add some tippet and go a lot deeper. All right, I've added about 3 or 4 feet. Riding about 8 feet deep now. And I put the Indy on so I can just fish the center of the channel a little better. Added a second split shot since I'm getting down a little deeper. Just wanted to get down as soon as possible so I can maximize the run. It's a good drift right there. It's going right along the rock edge. Tell it's in the strike zone because the water's rushing past the indicator. I think I would normally like to tight line this spot. The water's high and I can't quite get over there. There's literally There's one tiny little branch sticking up. My fly found it. Seriously, that's fly fishing right there. Sheesh. Sweet, I'm getting my flies back. Well, one of them at least. Yeah, got one of them. That's cool. I have to make a decision since I haven't had any real bites. Should I rig it the same way and look for different kinds of water, or should I change the flies? Let me know down in the comments what you would do. And of course, there's a train going by. Luckily he's not blowing his horn, but those engines are loud. I made the decision to re-rig, so I put on a blowtorch on the point, and I've got a really small size 18 volts worm up on the dropper. I can go even smaller. I've got some 20s in the box too, and I also have some other stuff that could pass for a midge, so yeah, let's see how that works. I found this section that's got some really nice pocket water, but I don't know, I'm not really confident that I can get out there and have much room to cast. You can see all these low-hanging branches. There's kind of a nice slow stream right there, but I'm seeing some good water here and there, but I just don't know if it's worth the juice that I'm going to get from the squeeze, so let's keep moving. So I found this really nice piece of water here. I think it's going to be worth the juice this time, but I don't know, there's some nice even pace riffle out in the middle. So I gotta kind of wade carefully so I can get up to it, and I'm gonna tightline all this and see if we can pull one out. Nice little trough here. And then on the other side, and right in the middle is a nice deep trough as well. That was the bottom. This is what I would kind of consider the B water. I think that farther run is better, but I'm gonna do my due diligence, fish this well. Being extra careful to wade quietly. And it's starting to rain. I'll try to finish this up. Go back to the car, get my rain jacket. Whoa. I'm gonna go back to the car next. Get my ski jacket. It's not very waterproof anymore. Eat some food and get back out here. Found some really cool water down there, but it's like a steep cliff here, like 30-40 feet straight down, so I'm going to go back to where this cliff started and kind of hike along the edge of the bottom. But the water down there is really slow pools between these pockets, so I think I can find one in there. Well, I found my way down. This water is really awesome, but it's kind of tricky. There's really no good place to stand, so I'm going to have to fish in positions that aren't ideal. but that could hold some fish. Okay, now the trick is going to be to get a good cast over into the main pool. Just let it sit there. Not going to get much better than that. In a spot like this, I can only hope that there's fish right up against the rocks at the end. So I want to get my drift all the way to the end. Okay, I've got a new plan since I've struck out here. I think I'm gonna get in the car, go upriver all the way up as far as I can go, and that'll be less influenced by these heavy rains we've been having. It'll be less fluctuations in the flow, so maybe the fish will be more likely to eat there. But I don't know, I've had some good drifts through here and just nothing came up to eat, so that happens this time of year. So I've made it up to a piece of water I'm very familiar with. The water here is pretty high for this section, but it's definitely fishable. And there's often some fish right over here on the side of this fast water. That was a fish. Yes, got a bite. Not really sure what to do, but I'm going to try out a disco egg. It's my own creation. More details on that coming in the future, but I'm going to run an egg through here, because why not? Well, I'm almost out of battery power, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have on the big camera here, but I'm gonna run my egg through this last hole where I got that bite, see if I can pick one out of here. Well, it's starting to rain. I didn't get a bite on the egg here in the same spot where I got that last bite, but had a great time getting out here, clearing my head, got a break from my job, and hopefully I can quit that by summer, so I'll be back to creating these videos out weekly like we used to. If you have any questions, you want to know more about this, I will make a companion video that's available to Guide and Guide Plus members, YouTube memberships, where if you want to subscribe, you can get all these details, things like how I rigged up my rod, what flies, access, stuff like that. And if you just want to support the channel to help me out so that I can keep making these videos here, guys, and make them faster and faster. But as always, thank you. Please like this video if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Till next one, Godspeed.